Hello everyone, welcome to another brew day. Today I'm brewing a kind of clone of Stone's IRS based on that recipe that you find on the internet. I'll drop a link here below. I think the first was in an old edition of Brew Your Own magazine. So I had a few tips from a professional brewer and I changed a little bit the recipe. It's the grain, the grist is about 80% pale malt, 10% amber malt, and then 4% roasted barley, 4% Carafa 3 debittered, and 2% special B. This was the extra to give a little bit of more complexity and have something between the amber malt and the roasted malts. I built up 25 liters of water, following distilled water with the salt additions. The main issue here is the bicarbonate to control the pH, to keep it on a higher 5.4, 5.5 value, to avoid extracting those bitter tannins and flavors from the black malts. With that and a late addition in the mash, I will be adding half of the black malts late in the mash, about 20 minutes. I hope I can keep the pH in a nice value to avoid astringent flavors. The hops will be just one 60-minute good old hop addition for a bittering to end up with 65 IBUs. I will be using 7 kilos of malt. I think I can manage pretty well in my hands with the Grainfather. Above that, it's usually a mess. With my experience, the efficiency just drops a lot, and I prefer to use 7 kilos of malt, and instead of a big batch, just ending up with 15 liters of beer. The brew day is finished. It went pretty well. I just ended up with a little bit more beer and slightly under the target original gravity, because I had after sparging I put the malt pipe in a container, and after a while I noticed that there was some runnings there. And I took the bricks and I read 20 bricks with a refractometer, and oh, I cannot throw this away. I could even brew a stout with that grain. Fortunately, I have no time for that today. So I dumped that last runnings from the grains inside the beer. Ended up with like a liter and a half, but 5-6 points below. Even so, it ended up around 10, was almost 23 bricks, so 10.96, I will end up with a 10% stout. I just tasted the wort. It was very, very nice, very coffee, lots of coffee, chocolate, but with low, very low acidic, no astringents, no acidic, no that those tannins from the grains. I think it went pretty well. I will be fermenting it with a New World Strong Ale M42 from Mangrove Jacks, 90 degrees, and then ramp up if I need, transfer to secondary, and just condition. The conditioning phase will have to last long 5-6 months to mature and end up with a pretty nice beer, I hope. I'll let you know in the future. Maybe I'll do a tasting video and let you know the recipe. You will find it as usual in my blog, the links below, and well, I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time. Cheers.